everybody, I'm here and I'm going to be streaming for the first time in a couple weeks. This is going to be the team that I'm testing out for my VGC season coming up, the winter season. I'm sure you guys have heard all about it. It's starting on the 11th of January and it goes all throughout the month. This is the team I'm thinking of bringing to most of my events. It's going to be Banded Garchomp, Choice Scarf Rotom Fire, Focus Sash Vivillon, that's a really cool Pokemon I'll get to later. Obviously Mega Kangaskhan, Scizor with a One Berry instead of Choice Band, or Life Orb, I really like the One Berry set, and Salamence with a Choice Specs. So without any further ado, let's just get into it. We're going to be playing on the ladder tonight. We're going to be playing the special format, which is exactly what VGC format is. And yeah, it shouldn't really be a problem. Just waiting on the opponents. So yeah, I really like Vivillon. I really like using Butterfree last gen, and Vivillon pretty much fills the same role but gets that stabbed Hurricane. So let's look at this guy's team. He has Goodra, which I don't expect to see. Garchomp, that's going to be a threat. Mega Mawile or Venusaur potentially with Rotom and Scrafty. So we have to assume he's bringing Scrafty and Garchomp and Mawile. I think it's going to be Garchomp, Scrafty, Mawile, and Rotom. So what do I have that can counter those? Garchomp, Scrafty, Mawile, Rotom. Well, I can bring my Salamence as one of my leads. And I'm actually thinking about bringing my Vivillon here. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll bring Vivillon. So I'll bring Vivillon and Salamence first because I don't want to eat the double Intimidate. The Intimidates are what I really want to avoid. And now I don't really need Scizor this game. Scizor would be nice in a couple situations, but actually, like, I'm in such a bad spot here. I want to bring my Kangaskhan. And I want to bring my Garchomp. But there's so many counters that he has. Like if that Goodra is Scarfed, or if that Garchomp Scarfed, my Garchomp's in a bad spot. So I'll bring Kangaskhan and I'll just bring Scizor just to be safe. Hopefully that Garchomp doesn't carry Fire Blast. So let's just get into this. Take up the full recommended allowed time limit. And we're just waiting on him. He's taking the full time limit too. See if I can mess with the camera just a little bit. It's a little bit better. Now you guys can see me. Alright, so Sam is our opponent. And let us see what Sam's going to lead with. Hopefully he leads with all his Intimidators, right? Hopefully it's like Scrafty Mawile lead. That would be just beautiful, wouldn't it? Alright, so Goodra and Scrafty. So I'm really thinking that's a Scarf Goodra, just because like why are you bringing it if it's not? Scrafty's obviously gonna go for the fake out. How's it going, Treeborn Frog 203? I just saw your message pop up in chat. Now let's see. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna protect my Vivillon because I don't really want to eat a fake out. And I'm gonna go for the Draco on Goodra, the Choice Specs Draco. That's what I'm gonna try and do. I really expect the Goodra to be Scarfed. So we're gonna test the Scarf. Because we know what Scarf we can play around it. He could also just switch and use Specs Draco. That'd be pretty sick. So yeah, Scrafty's Intimidate was wasted. That completely went according to my plan. I need to mess with this just a little bit because you guys can't actually see the names of their Pokemon, can you? Alright, so I'm going to protect. And he's going to go for the fake out. Obviously, I'm saving my Sash by doing this. And my Draco's going to go off. And I miss with my Draco Meteor. Are you kidding me? I miss with my Draco. But we know that he's not Scarfed. I can't believe that miss. That is the game. That's just game. I just lose. Ta-da! Haha, I lose. Yeah, so it's a Life Orb. That really just completely sucks. I don't even know what to say or do about that. That's the worst. I would have one-shotted. I know I would have. It doesn't matter how he's built. He had to have had Auto Vestment and Special Attack, and the Specs Draco would have totally killed it. So Kangaskhan's going to come out. I don't really want to use any of these moves. I'm just going to go for the return on the Goodra and the Sleep Powder on the Scrafty. That really sucks. Can't believe I just missed that Draco. Alright, so we're going to try and go for pretty much a double Sleep Powder thing here. We're going to go for a Fake Out on one, and then a Sleep Powder on one, and then Sleep Powder on one, and a Power Punch on the other. So that's the plan here, but still, missing that Draco really sucks. He could also swap his Scrafty out this turn. It's definitely a possibility. I guess not. Should I even click fake out? I might have clicked return. That would have been pretty stupid, wouldn't it? No, yeah, I just went for the return. I'm dumb. Let's hope it kills it, right? Yeah, it's gonna kill it. That was fine with me then. Alright, so double gooey drop. I knew that was gonna happen even if I fake outed, so I guess that went okay too. So we traded, and if that Scrafty has a Lum Berry, I'm like so sad. Because I see it every once in a while. Alright, so Scrafty's asleep. How's it going, Timothy McGee? Nice to see you in the chat. You know, like the delay from Twitch is so severe, this just pops up now. Alright, so Venusaur is going to come out. That's pretty strong. I'm going to try and go for a Hurricane on that fool. We're going to try and nuke it before it can get any cool moves off. Let Scrafty do his own stuff. He's intimidated. I'm fine. I was thinking of switching out my Kangaskhan so I can come back in and not be like super slow. But it's cool. So Vivillon's obviously fastest thing on the board. Gonna go for the Hurricane, and it's gonna get a one-shot in on that Venusaur. I don't know what he was thinking, standing against my Vivillon. And return's gonna hit. It's not probably gonna do a whole lot. Yeah, it's gonna do about half. Hope he doesn't wake up this turn and Drain Punch me. Of course he would wake up this turn, and he goes for the Crunch on my Vivillon. Now I do have a Sash, so even if he would potentially do all this damage, it's not gonna happen. But my luck has been in the dumpster this game. In the dumpster. Alright, so Rotom's going to be his last Pokemon. We're going to go for a... Can I switch my Kangaskhan out, please? No, that's cool. So what I'm going to do with Kangaskhan is just go for a return on the Rotom and go for a Sleep Powder on the Scrafty. So what this is going to do is hopefully that Rotom's not Scarfed. If it's Scarfed, I'm going to have some problems, but I can deal with it, I think. Because my Kangaskhan's really slow right now, and I got double gooeyed from the Goodra. So Vivillon Sleep Powder's going to hit, Scrafty's going to go back to bed. That's completely fair for me. And hopefully the Rotom just Thunderbolts my Vivillon. Yep, Thunderbolt's going to happen. It's going to be on my Vivillon, just like I said. And I know that I'm going to be dying, but this way Scizor can come out, and Scizor will be able to do a lot of damage to these guys. And the return is going to just do a ton of damage to that Rotom. But I'm expecting him to have a Citrus Berry, so it's not like it's going to kill or anything. There's a Citrus Berry, just like I said, and... yeah, like this turn, like it happened, but not really. Now, Scizor's going to come in. We know the Rotom's not spexed or anything. Well, actually, we don't know if it's spexed, but it shouldn't be a problem. But I will be taking out that Scrafty. And killing the Rotom. Unless he hits me with like a HP Fire. That would be so sad. That would be sad. Now, we already know he has Citrus Berry. I've been kidding the whole time. He already used it. So Kangaskhan's going to go for Power Up Punch on Scrafty. It's weird seeing Scrafty be the fastest thing on the board, isn't it? He's going to pop a Will-O-Wisp with my Kangaskhan, but I still should be able to kill that Scrafty. And Scizor's going to do a ton of damage. Rotom probably go for the kill. There's the kill. And I really think the Kangaskhan can still kill with this Power Punch. Oh no, he has the Troupple Berry. Smart. I probably can't kill it then. Yeah, that's doing no damage whatsoever. So, my MYK the Beast, sorry. You've said, where have I been? Man, I have been in LA with no internet for 2 weeks. I tried to announce it as best I could, but yeah, I have been gone for 2 weeks, and I am super stoked to be back streaming for you guys. This is my first day back. So, yeah. I've been around. I finished out the season number 3 on the ladder for North America. I'm pretty proud of that. But other than that, I just gotta get back on the ladder, get back on the bus, back on the train, and continue to bring some guys some really good content. So that's one game down. Kind of close. That was some like really shitty luck that game. So hopefully I don't have any of that anymore. Oh, sorry. Continue. So this is the team if you guys are new. This is Garchomp, Rotom, Fire, Vivillon, Kangaskhan, Scizor, and Salamence. That's what I'm using for VGC season winter 2014, and I'm really hoping it's going to work. There's a couple niche Pokemon. I'm using a Band, a Scarf, and a Specs in this team, so that can get kind of dicey. I just think you have to play smart. It's a really big risk, I think, but I definitely think it's worth it. And this guy's Luke from California is also VGC training, so hopefully we get to fight some really good battles. Alright, so we see, obviously, Rain Team. Straight off the bat, you're going to see Politoed Kingdra, Poliwrath, Ludicolo, probably a Band on that Ferrothorn and Meowstic. Huh. Well, you can't actually use Pokebank Mons on here, because this is special format, this is the VGC format. So you can't use any, yeah. Alright, so what am I going to use against this? You know, my team's actually not that great at dealing with stuff like this. I'm going to try and use my Vivillon, but just hoping that Kingdra doesn't have a Lumberry. I could also try and use my Scizor and my Kangaskhan. I'm going to go Vivillon Kangaskhan this game. Vivicon. Alright, and I don't really want to use my Garchomp or my Salamence or my Rotom, but I'm going to have to use them eventually. I don't want to bring Rotom, even though it has all those juicy water types, but I'm also fire type. I'm thinking about bringing my Scizor. He's not really the best to deal with this stuff. I could bring my Salamence, but it's also not the best either. I'll just bring my Garchomp. And Scizor's so awkward here. I'll just bring Scizor just in case. If I get a Swords Dance off, I can sweep. But don't expect me to win this one, guys. This is a really strong team this guy has, and he's also doing VGC training. So, yeah, I really don't really like fighting water teams. They're one of my really bad matchups. Because water teams always have ice attacks, and my team's weak to like four things are like weak to ice, but it still works. And the thing that's not weak to ice is like weak against water. So, yeah. But I've done a lot of playtesting. I really like this team. What I like with this lead is I can go for like really cool fake out plays. I'm gonna expect the Meowstic to go for a safeguard or a fake out. You know, it's just worth it to try and if I fake out the Meowstic, I can get the Sleep Powder on the Politoed. That's my plan. We're gonna hope that Politoed's not scarfed. So Kangaskhan's gonna go for the fake out on the Meowstic, who I'm expecting would be going for safeguard here. Safeguard or fake out. It's really back and forth. But we'll see. The only changes that I use from this and my Pokemon that are on Pokemon Shonen is I use a full HP attack Kangaskhan. This one's actually full speed, full attack. So I'm testing something a little bit different from my normal, but it's still the same team that I'm going to bring. I don't have any extra Meowsticks. I don't even use it really. I don't like it that much. Support Mons aren't really my style. Like Vivillon's kind of support, but it's still just like slamming those hurricanes. So I'm going to Mega Evolve, and I go for my fake out. It's going to hit, which means he wasn't going for fake out. We'll see in a sec. Well, it doesn't really matter. He's going to flinch, and Vivillon's going to go for the Sleep Powder. Hopefully that Politoed does not have a Lumberry or a Chesto. That would suck. And alright, we're good. So this turn went completely perfect for me. I got everything I wanted to get off, and now I can just start killing stuff. Now, I would go for a Sleep Powder on the Meowstic, but I really expect the Safeguard. Oh, he's going to go for the Charm? That's still fine. That's not really fine. I don't really like it that much, but it's cool. Return's going to do absolutely nothing. One cool thing about Rain Team is my Vivillon will be hitting for what is it? Oh, did he eject button? That's really cool. That means I can put something else to sleep. Oh, yeah, my Hurricane's full accuracy. That's kind of cool, even though it was already like 95%. So Ferrothorn's going to come out. I cannot put that guy to sleep, so that really sucks. I'm going to Bug Buzz out this Meowstic. It's going to take a good chunk of damage and just die for it. And I got the crit, lucky crit, payback for last game. So that means I'm going to stay in with my Vivillon instead of switching because I really don't want to get Thunder Waved. And I'm probably going to switch my Kangaskhan out. Let me think about it. Because I could just stay in. I'm not actually scared of these guys at all. So, actually, what's in my team? I should probably switch this Kangaskhan out. What's going to be happening to? Is he going to get Thunder Waved? He might get Thunder Waved. I'm going to switch out my Kangaskhan for my Garchomp. Not the smartest move, but I'm just going to go for it. And I'm going to try to Hurricane this Ludicolo. Hopefully he takes all the damage and dies. So Garchomp's gonna come in. Hopefully I eat a Thunder Wave. Fake out on my Garchomp. Now this is actually a different Garchomp. This is not a rough skin one, so we didn't take any damage. This is actually a Sandveil one for the lucky times my opponents used T-Tar. His Woody Coil is going to go down. I didn't even need the crit. The power of Vivillon is strong. And Gyro Ball is going to be targeting, I think probably Vivillon. Yep. Vivillon isn't actually all that fast. It's only 306 at level 100. So not the fastest Pokemon, not the slowest, but faster than base 100s who don't want to be speed natured. So that's what I like it for. Waiting on the opponent though, because I don't know. Just waiting on him. Alright, so one cool thing about Garchomp Vivillon leads is now I can start slamming these Earthquakes. Like these Choice Banded Earthquakes. Yeah, they're going to be hitting pretty hard. And we're just going to keep the Hurricanes rolling. And this should be game. This really should be game. Yeah, I'm glad to see all of you guys back. I'm sorry for the 2-week break, but I tried to announce it the best I could. You see the Garchomp Earthquake's going to go. It's going to kill that Politoed, do a nice chunk, about a third to that Ferrothorn. And I think the Hurricane is not going to finish it off, but it's going to do quite a bit, depending on how he's built. Yeah. So Gyro Ball's going to come out. It's probably going to kill Vivillon. No, Vivillon, I'm so sorry. Like, I could have just Protect baited, but I was like, nah, that's fine. Because now I can send out the Kangaskhan. I want to see the item on that guy. I want to see if he has a Rocky Helmet or not. So I'm going to be Earthquaking. Even though I'm going to be hitting my Kangaskhan, that's fine. I just want to know what his item is, just for future, just for my own knowledge. If he protects and I Earthquake my own Kangaskhan, that's kind of funny, but it's really okay. Because I really think he would have a Rocky Helmet, because Kangaskhan is pretty big right now, and like Rocky Helmet Ferrothorn and Rocky Helmet Garchomp are actually great counters. So he just forfeits, doesn't want to show his item. That's no big deal. Up 2-0 tonight. Alright. Continue to battle. And challenge. I haven't got to use my Scizor that much yet. I brought it that last game, but I didn't really get to use it. Alright, waiting on the thing. So what's your guys' favorite, like, battle music? I actually like track 11. I'm not listening to any music right now, but I like track 11. It's the Champions theme. I always like try to get it on the real fast. Alright, so look at this guy's team. I think this guy's the strongest team of the night so far. It's going to be Mega Kangaskhan. Aegislash can be weird. I don't think he'll bring it. It's great counters to things like Gengar. So Aegislash is there. Lapras is there. That's kind of weird too. This looks like an in-game team, but you know it's not. The Rotom pairs well with Garchomp. The Noivern pairs well with Garchomp. This guy's team is a lot like mine, except for he's using Noivern instead of Salamence. Yeah, so I don't really know what I'm going to do. I think I'm actually I'm thinking about leading. Oh man, this guy has. Oh man, I don't really know what to do because that Rotom checks my Scizor, and the Noivern checks my Salamence and my Garchomp. So I definitely say this guy's the lead, and also his Kangaskhan and Noivern and Garchomp and Rotom all check my Vivillon. So that's gonna be really hard to use. Like Vivillon is just completely useless here. I can't even bring it. Even though it has my Sash, because Kangaskhan just two-shot it. So what am I going to do? I'm going to lead with my Rotom. Or am I? Yeah, I'll lead with Rotom. Rotom will be leading, along with Kangaskhan. What I'm going to be hoping to do with this is fake out the Noivern and Will-O-Wisp the Garchomp. That's my plan. Or, you know, I'll just play it from there, but that's definitely what I think is going to happen. I only have 5 seconds left. Fuck. Here we go. I brought 2 random things. Huh. That sucks. I brought, Garchomp and Scizor. Scizor is so shit against this guy, but it can potentially kill the Noivern and the Kangaskhan. That's why I brought it. Also, Lapras should have a hard time with Scizor. It's not like it's super effective, it's just like that. So it's going to be Kangaskhan and Noivern and whatever you see it. So he's Frisk and sees my Choice Scarf and my Kangaskhan Knight. So he knows my Rotom's scarfed. So what I'm doing is going for the Will-O-Wisp on the Kangaskhan, and I'm going to try and hit the Fake Out on that Noivern, because I really do think it has the Sash. So he's going to go Mega first, which means he won the Speed Tie. I'm actually as fast as you can be, so he did actually win the Speed Tie. It's not like I was EV trained incorrectly. That sucks. So he's probably going to get my Rotom. If he hits my Kangaskhan, I could care less. Alright, Noivern's going to protect. So that's not really fine, but it's okay. Alright, so Will-O-Wisp will be hitting his Kangaskhan. He actually opted not to go for the Fake Out. So he goes for the return. Well, what are he's hitting? He's probably hitting my Rotom, just because it says that I'm scarfed. And that would have killed. Like, that's huge damage. Now, I'm probably going to switch my Rotom out here. Because I can definitely... I'm scarfed, remember? Huh. Who would be perfect to switch into? Let's switch to Scizor. And let's just go for the return on his Noivern, because it'll be a one-shot most likely. And his Kangaskhan's pretty much useless. If I leave it there, it's probably just gonna suck, so it's okay. Air Slash is gonna come out on my Kangaskhan. Hope I don't get flinched, that would really suck. He crit, and he goes for the Power-Up Punch. Let's see who he's hitting. My Kangaskhan, again. Kangaskhan's getting nuked. This is not cool. I know I'm gonna get flinched too, crit flinch too strong. Second crit. And Kangaskhan did not get flinched. Wow, that's so lucky for me. I got a crit back, but I know I didn't need it, because a second hit would have broke the Sash anyways. Alright. So Scizor came in safely. Now that Noivern's gone, yeah, like Scizor can do a lot more. I hope that he doesn't have Rotom in the team, but I don't know why he wouldn't bring it. Yeah, there's the Rotom. So what I'm going to do here is go Protect with my Scizor, and then go for just a Sucker Punch on that Rotom. Just to get a good chunk of damage in. I don't really want to do all that much damage, but I just want to get a little bit of damage in. Because I know he's going for the Overheat. And I know that my Kangaskhan's probably going to die this turn. And his Kangaskhan's pretty much back to full strength now. So, dang it, I was left at 3, so he actually gets 2 punches. That really sucks for me. Even though he's burned, he's still hanging in there. Hey, Kangaskhan did get crit twice in one turn. That was so lame. So he goes for the Thunderbolt instead of the Overheat. That's pretty weird. But we do see that he's slower than Kangaskhan, so it's not like he's scarfed. Which means that I can send out my Garchomp here, and I think I should be able to kill both of his Pokemon this turn. With the power of Choice Band Rock Slide. So I'm going to go for the Bullet Punch on the Kangaskhan just because I want to get that damage in. And then the Rock Slide should be able to finish both of them off after the Bullet Punch damage. That's the plan. Let's see how many Rock Slides I miss with, right? And how many times he protects. No protects, come on. Waiting on him. He still has that one Pokemon left. But I still have my Rotom left too. My Rotom sucks, like 1v1, especially when it's a half. So Rotom's pretty much useless. Alright, that's gonna come out. And Rock Slide. Of course I'd miss. Of course the miss. So at least I killed the Rotom, which is what I really wanted to kill. But of course Rock Slide would miss. That's of course. How could I not expect that? Kangaskhan's gonna hit my Garchomp, who should have lived this turn, but you know it just didn't happen because I missed with my Rock Slide. And now that Kangaskhan is just completely out of control. That sucks. Alright, what am I gonna do here? I could have won this game. Lapras, okay. Well, let's see what happens. We're gonna go for the Bullet Punch on the Kangaskhan and the Thunderbolt on the Lapras. That's the plan. But yeah, like that was so lame missing that Rock Slide. Because he would have died. His Choice Band Garchomp. Bullet Punch is going to come out. Kangaskhan should be out. Alright, thank goodness. And I'm expecting like a Surf, maybe. But I think I should be able to win. Hydro. And he misses. Oh, so the luck is paid back. He misses with a move that has a higher chance to miss. And he targeted my Rotom. Actually, let's just do this correctly. I was gonna like X Scizor for some reason, but I can just Bullet Punch Thunderbolt. So I won that game. That was a harder game to win, and he just forfeited that turn anyways. So 3-0 so far. Doing okay. Yeah, I'm digging it so far. I'm digging it. No need to save any of these. Continue. Challenge. Alright. So let's see who we're waiting on. See who we're going to fight next. Alright, the high-ranking Japanese guy. Shouldn't be a problem. Another rain team. You know, this is just one of the worst matchups for me, I know. And that Mega Lucario. Probably a Scarf T-Tar. I'm thinking Gourgeist is going to be in the lead. I really just feel it. Because I like to lead and see the Frisk. So what I want to do here, I'm thinking about leading with my Salamence. This is like the only time you could really use it. I'm going to lead Vivillon Kangaskhan actually. That way I can just like say peace out to that Gourgeist. And that T-Tar though, if he leads with that T-Tar, I'm in such a sad spot. I kind of want to bring my Salamence, but it's really bad in this matchup. I'll bring my Garchomp, because I can hit everything with Earthquake. Now it's Rotom or Scizor. I think I'm going to bring Scizor just so I can fight that T-Tar if he's at like half. Scizor can also technically hang with all of these guys, but not really. It's better than Rotom here. Just because like I'll die from any move. Kingdra eats Rotom up, T-Tar eats Rotom up, and he's probably expecting me to bring it, so this will bait out his Pokemon's. Alright, let's see how it's going to go for the high-ranking Japanese guy. What are you going to lead with? To fight Vivillon. Alright, so there's the Gourgeist like I expected. You can't really go for the fake out on Lucario because his visibilities, but if you expect him to Mega Evolve, you can. So what I'm going to try and do is Sleep Powder the Lucario and fake out the Gourgeist and not Mega Evolve so I can use my what is it ability? I can use Scrappy and fake out. That's pretty cool. Lucario goes for the high jump kick. It's gonna kill my Kangaskhan. I'm peaced out. So I really expected him to Mega, but he probably expected me to fake out him. So that really sucks, but he is gonna go to bed from the sleep powder, and Gourgeist is gonna be if that is Lumber Lucario, I'm gonna shoot a Brook. All right. So really bad turn, but not the worst. We need to get rid of the Gourgeist, so what I'm going to do is send out my Garchomp, and what I'm going to do is go for a Earthquake, which is going to hit everything. That might actually be a Sashed Lucario. That'd be pretty cool. Earthquake, Hurricane combo. So I really wish I had my Kangaskhan still, but I really want to hit this Hurricane. I know it's like 95% accuracy. It's a 70 base accuracy move, and Compound Eyes gives me like a 30% more on 70%, so it goes up to like 92 or 95% to hit, but I seem to miss with it every time. His Lucario is asleep. It could actually be a Scarfed Lucario. And the Earthquake's going to come out. It's not going to do that much to Gourgeist at all, but it's going to kill the Lucario, and that's really good, and hopefully I can kill the Gourgeist with this Hurricane before we Will-O-Wisp my Garchomp. That would be the best. Hurricane, it's going to hit, alright, and come on, die. Alright, so I traded my Kangaskhan, but I did get a 2-kill revenge kill for it. My Vivillon still has its Sash, so if he sends out his Politoed or his Kingdra, I'll be fine. Charizard is actually amazing in this metagame. Charizard's a really good Pokemon. I see what you did there. Yeah, the Mega Charizard is just huge. Mega Charizard Y specifically. Now, Kingdra Politoed is what he sent out, and this is what I expected. I'm gonna try and go for the Sleep Powder on the Kingdra, but I'm stuck with my Garchomp using Earthquake. So I hope that Politoed's not Scarfed, but we'll find out. Kingdra pops a sub, so that really sucks. Garchomp's gonna Earthquake, is gonna break the sub, and then Kingdra's gonna get put to sleep by the Sleep Powder. Isn't that funny? I think that's hilarious, actually. Oh man, because he knew I was gonna use Sleep Powder on it, but he didn't expect me to like AoE. And Ice Beam's gonna hit probably my Garchomp. Yeah, I should go down. Oh man, I'm at 8? This is actually like amazing for me. That was pretty lucky. He's must be Eevee really like bulky. So you guys gonna go for the he's gonna go for the Protect on the Politoed. That's fine. Alright, so I went for the Hurricane on the Politoed just in case the Earthquake didn't kill. And Kingdra's gonna take a whole slew of damage. And let's see if Kingdra did not wake up that turn. You're right, because he went first. Let's go for the Hurricane, target the Politoed again, do the same exact turn again. Kingdra woke up, of course it would. Muddy Water's gonna hit my my everything. It's gonna clock my Sash too, that really sucks. Ew. And it's gonna lower my accuracy. And then he's Life Orb, so he's gonna die. That's actually amazing. I needed that. I really, really needed it. And Hurricane's gonna come out. I think it should kill, but it depends on how he's built. Yeah, so he didn't kill, but I do get the Confuse, and it should be okay because I have my Scizor in the back. And he hits himself, so that is the double unluck. Yeah, I should be able to send Scizor out and win. So Scizor's gonna come out and he's like, wow, this guy actually brought Scizor. What a noob. Because there's like no reason I should have brought it. So while this game's getting finished up, I'm gonna talk about I see what you did there. Said about Charizard. He said I was thinking about going for Heat Wave 1, but I'm trying to figure out what to pair it with. If you go to nuggetbridge.com, they did the UK Nationals, and there's a guy that used Mega Charizard. Why? And he paired it well with Chlorophyll Venusaur. That's like a really good thing to pair it with, because the first turn you Mega Evolve with Charizard, pop a Protect, and then Venusaur just pops Protect. And next turn you can use the Chlorophyll and the Venusaur. You're avoiding Fake Out damages and scouting your opponent's first turn. So pairing it with Venusaur is actually very good. There's also really good pairs to pair it with. You can always pair it with like a Rotom. You can always pair it with a Garchomp. Garchomp can go for Earthquakes. Charizard can go for Heat Waves, you know? So anything that uses Earthquakes is a really good pair. Things like Mamoswine are really good. There's a million things you can pair it with. Meowstick's another pretty good thing to pair it with. Kangaskhan's also really good, but like not if you're gonna Mega Evolve. This guy's 1900, 1897, so we have to expect something really special out of this guy. Don't expect me to win this one. This one's gonna be pretty hard. I'm expecting the Noivern to be the lead because it checks both my dragons and Kangaskhan, but it could also be Liepard. So what I'm gonna do here is, man, Liepard is so good against like choice users. I'm going to go Kangaskhan and Vivillon, just like last time. This is usually what I go to when I need to play serious. And I'm thinking about bringing Garchomp, but he has way too many flying types for that, like things with Levitate. Salamence, he has 1, 2. Salamence could actually work here. I will bring Salamence here. And I'm thinking about bringing Scizor. Scizor's really bad against dang it. Scizor's bad against Noivern, but other than that, Scizor's actually not that bad in this matchup. It can kill Kangaskhan, it can finish off Garchomp, it can one-shot or clock the Sash on Meowstic. Yeah, I'll bring Scizor. But like now, this team can just like, no, I can't bring Scizor here. I have to go for Garchomp. Oh, fuck it, Scizor, here we go. YOLO. I can't kill Aegislash, guys. What would you run on the Chlorophyll Venusaur? I like Sleep Powder, Protect, Giga Drain, and you would want HP Fire since you're going to be in the sun. But if that's only if you're playing with Charizard. You could also use HP Ice. Other moves are Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb is really good this gen. Alright, so gonna be Viper, Garchomp. I wonder what this is gonna be. I'm expecting the Fake Out from the Viper on my Vivillon. Do I want to go for the Fake Out on the Garchomp? It's not really worth it. I'll go for the Mega Evolve. And I'll go for the Return on the Viper instead of the Fake Out. And I'll just go with the Protect on my Vivillon. Just because I want to see what he's going to do. Because I would really like to kill that Viper before he starts going crazy. He could also just like one very swagger, you know, and go for like a Rock Slide. That's a really safe play. So let's see what he goes for, if he goes for that. Vivillon's going to go for Protect. And there's the Fake Out, targeting the Vivillon. Garchomp's going to go for the Rock Slide, so I almost had the combo right. Let's hope Kangaskhan doesn't get flinched, man. I'm done getting flinched on my Kangaskhan. Fucking fuck, it flinched. Ah, that's like so annoying. You have no idea how annoying that is. I'm expecting Encore from the... Oh, he goes for the Snarl. That's pretty cool. It's going to break my Sash and kill my Vivillon. But that was really unexpected. Yeah, I haven't had any luck these games. Yeah, I expected Vivillon to die there. It was completely useless. Kangaskhan's going to go for the return. It's going to kill the Liepard. But, like, it would have done it last turn. And my Vivillon would have been awake, alive with its Sash. So it could have put the Garchomp to sleep. So I foddered that for nothing. And took extra damage on my Kangaskhan. And I want to send Salamence out and get the Intimi. But, like, it's going to be wasted because I'm probably only going to hit one. Nope, I get both. Alright, cool. So I'm going to hit the Rotom and the Garchomp with the Intimi. That's really good. I wonder if that Rotom actually has a Scarf. Because you see the people at the super high end, top of the ladder, have Scarfs on the Rotom sometimes. So, like, a Choice Scarf Rotom would just, like, be the end of me right now. Alright, we're going to try and make this work. Who uses Protect? Rotom uses Protect? That's fine. Garchomp's probably banded going for these Rock Slides all day, but he does have a -1. So I should be okay, depending how many flinches he hits. He flinched my Kangaskhan, who is targeting Rotom, but he doesn't need to know that. This should kill. Yeah. This is a Choice Specs Sally, so yeah. What is the highest rating? I think it's like 1900. 19 to 2K. This guy's definitely up there. So his Kangaskhan's gonna come out. I really expected to go for a Fake Out. So I'm just gonna switch. Scizor can come in and play. I can always send my Kangaskhan out later. And I'm gonna go for a Dragon Pulse on that Rotom. Because I really expect him to just Fake Out my Kangaskhan. And Rotom's Protect should be on cooldown, so this should be a free Dragon Pulse. I don't think it'll kill. Depends on how he's built. We know that he's not Scarfed. So he's gonna go for the Mega. Hope he doesn't Fake Up my Salamence. I'd be so sad. So Kangaskhan actually Mega Evolved and Protected. That's really big. That means I get a free turn to do whatever I want. And I choose to go for the Choice Specs Dragon Pulse and get the crit one shot. Woo! Sorry, Rotom. It's 3100? I don't believe you. I will check the site. I don't think it's 3100. After I use my turn. How is it? It's not 3100. I'm checking the site as we speak. Special format 1925. Yeah. It's 1925. There you go, there's the link. Did this guy just DC on me? What the hell just happened? Are we like waiting forever? He just DC'd. What a fucking dick. I still get the points for winning. I don't know why people even do that. I will continue. Yeah, it's like, I don't know why people think that you can just DC now, because you still get the points. Whatever. He probably just didn't want to actually click the forfeit button. Yeah, undefeated tonight. I think I'm 4 or 5-0. Now a lower ranking Japanese guy. So why is it special and not double? Specials format is actually VGC format for this season, so it's actually what you should be playing instead of doubles, because doubles is allowing Pokebank stuff, which are not legal this season. Let's look at this guy's team. Smeargle's going to be in a lead, so we're going to go with Vivillon, Kangaskhan. Do I want Rotom here? Yeah, Rotom. I'll bring Rotom. I'm thinking my Garchomp, sorry. Maybe Garchomp. Let's look at this correctly. Ugh. Yeah, Garchomp can come play. I should bring Salamence here. 1, 2. Fuck yeah, I'm just gonna. I should bring my fuck it. I already did it. Alright, so we're just waiting on the battle to start. And Japanese guy. Alright. So this isn't my best spot. We're gonna go with a sleep powder on the Talonflame and a fake out on the Smeargle. So I expect the Smeargle to have a sash. So I'm fake outing it and going for the sleep powder. I'm expecting the Talonflame to Brave Bird or Will-O-Wisp. But he should pay the ultimate price of being asleep forever for it. Fake out's gonna hit Smeargle. Smeargle's sash is now gone forever. Crit wall. Oh, we just killed it. Brave Bird's gonna come out on my Vivillon. That's completely fine with me. And Smeargle's not gonna get the Dark Void, and we see that Talonflame actually doesn't have an orb, so it might be banded. It really might be banded. But Talonflame is now Betty Bye. And Moody, what are you gonna be raising? Alright. If that's like a Scarf Smeargle, I'll be so angry. No, it's not. Talonflame should go down this turn. Wow, that almost didn't one shot. I was surprised. And yeah, so I'm 2-0, and it was perfect. Perfect turn. So this guy has 2 things left. I wonder what they're gonna be. I haven't even used Protect on my Vivillon, so he actually could get baited that way. See what he sends out. I have to assume one of them is gonna be Intimidate, yeah. Alright, so it's gonna be Mind Chow. So Mind Chow might go for the Fake Out. I really think it's definitely a possibility. I'm gonna Protect with my Vivillon, just because I really think he's gonna Fake Out it. I hope he does that instead of High Jump Kicking it. Instead of High Jump Kicking my Kangaskhan, sorry. Let's hope he High Jump Kicks Vivillon. And we're just gonna go for the return on Mind Chow, just to get some good damage in, even though I am intimidated. Protect will happen. And there's the Fake Out on Vivillon, like I said. Return's gonna come out and get a good chunk of damage in. Yep. And he's so low now that he can die from a Sucker Punch. Gyarados is gonna pop a Dragon Dance, and that is scary as hell. Do I have anything that can stop that? Like, barely. We have to assume he's gonna AoE next turn. Is that lefties on the Mind Chow? Wow, that's kind of awkward. Tell you why I didn't kill with the suck or with the return. We have to expect Gyarados to go for Rock Slide, or like, not Rock Slide, some kind of AoE. I'm gonna go for the Sleep Powder on it, but and hoping it doesn't have a One Berry. Sucker Punch on Mind Chow, just think I expect it to attack. If he protects, ugh. So he's gonna go Mega on the Gyarados. He could have Ice Fang, he could have like Waterfall. We'll just see what he's gonna do. He's at +1 though, so even though I have 4 things left, it's still really scary. And Sucker Punch is not gonna fail, it's gonna hit that Mind Chow. Rip in peace, Mind Chow. And let's see who he kills. Probably gonna kill my Vivillon. Oh no. What the hell? I'm still faster? Well, why am I faster than you? Why am I faster than you? You're at +1. Are you like made to Trick Room? That's so weird. I have no idea why I'm faster. Okay, well I guess you're gonna see this super effective Bug Buzz now. And that should be game. Uh, Another person DC? No, he just ran. Well, that was easy.